us with this tension that they left him. Remember when the crofter and both they left, right? There was a tension. He came back and took the money away. Now they have left him alone and they have gone to the temple. क्या होगा? Tension, right? So when you write things, sometimes you want to leave these moments where you don't know what will happen next, and that is when you engage the reader. That is when we write also we should write like this. Chalo. So there is a chance he might wake up, take things away and run away. Yes, chalo.
When at about 10 o'clock they drove back from the church, the young girl sat and hung her head even more dejectedly than usual.
Okay, she was dejected. Now we will come to know that at the church they found out that a man had stolen from crofter, and from the description it was a no-brainer that they had kept such a person in their house and left him alone in the house, right? So there is even more tension over here. The father will get crazy. Remember, he had mumbled, yes, but he had given in because the girl was a very good child. He is a very good child. Chal. Her hunger had sad and dejected. She was sitting like this, maybe, right? Because the father had told her that you will bring bad things to you if you think and do things like this. Yes or no? And then whatever the father said is coming true. So she is sad. Yes? Sure.
At church, she had learned that one of the old crofters of the ironworks had been robbed by a man who went around selling Rattrap.
So it was a no-brainer that they had kept him alone in his house, in their house actually. And when you keep such a person alone in the house, what will happen? When children are kept alone, given the answer sheets, given the question paper, given the computers, there may be the chat GPTs and the AI of the world, what will they do? They are just given their mobile phones alone. What will they do? It depends on the choices people.
Yes, that was a fine fellow you let into the house.
So sarcasm. That was a fine fellow you left in the house. I told you. ગુજરાતીમાં મેણા ટોણા. I told you. See? Don't you see? I'm your father. You argued with me. I allowed you, but see? You're not always right. Ciao.
Said the father. I only wonder how many silver spoons are left in the cupboard by this time.
So in the olden days, all the cutlery was made up of silver and gold, because those were the metals. Maybe stainless steel was not invented. So the easiest way for people to steal was to, he might not be able to go to the cupboard where it is locked and they have valuables, but at least the silver spoons are right there because it is in the kitchen. You take 10 silver spoons, 20 silver spoons, and you can sell it in the market. So he is like telling her, Dekha, I told you. But you would not agree with me. You slammed the door on. Yes or no? And I am asking you to do this plant experiment exactly because of this. That we don't understand how much we have impact on our own self, not by other people, but by our own self. By our own self, not other people. Chalo.
The wagon had hardly stopped at the front steps when the ironmaster asked the valet whether the stranger was still there.
So as soon as they reach, of course they are worried. So they ask the servants, "है क्या के गया?" मारते हैं. है क्या के? We have to call the police. This guy is not a good guy. Check on him. Yes or no? They are worried. They should be worried, right? Or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you leave a thief in your house and go and you find this guy is a thief there. But again, we want to come back to that idea a little bit. सबसे बड़ा चोर कौन है? हम खुद. In whose life? In our life, and we want to change that this year. Nobody is stealing from us. We are stealing from ourselves. We don't want to allow anything to rob us. Chal.
He added that he had heard at the church that the man was a thief. The valet answered that the fellow had gone and that he had not taken anything with him at all.
Oh, so now the tension is released. Do you think Edla will be the happiest person? Yes or no? Yes or no? He wanted to prove that Edla is wrong. He wanted to prove that, you should not keep such people in the house. And I am still saying we should not, okay? Don't experiment such things. Yes or no? It's not that very easy. But I want you to experiment. We still should experiment. But what should we experiment? With the plant or with ourselves. And that is why speaking to ourselves positively. પછીથી શું વાત ખબર પડશે કે જો આને આવું કહેવાથી આવું થાય છે તો મારા વિચારથી મારું કેટલું ખરાબ થાય. પણ હ્યુમન બીન જાતે પોતાના વિચાર બદલી શકતો નથી. એને સારી જગ્યા જોઈએ, એને સારા વ્યક્તિ જોઈએ. But let's not get into that. But at least you can start. You have one quote, you can remind yourself about that every single day. Will you change or not? Change. મારે તને રાજી કરવા છે, ભણી લેવું છે. મારે તને રાજી કરવા છે, ભણી લેવું છે. I want to please you, I want to study. I want to please you, I want to please parents, I want to study. Will this programming change or not? Change you or not? But we don't want to do. Of course, this will not completely just change. You'll have to, with this, maybe you will be able to do the work that you have not been able to do. સમજ પડે છે? વર્ક તો આવું કરવું જ પડશે. Without the work, it will not happen. ચલો, coming back to the now this is an anti-climax. On the contrary, something good happened. Chalo.
On the contrary, he had left behind a little package, which Miss Wilmanson was to be kind enough to accept as a Christmas present.
He has given a Christmas present to Edla. He has not taken anything, but he has left Edla a Christmas present. Now, does he have anything? But we'll come to know. Chalo, you had read maybe a little bit last evening, so.
The young girl opened the package, which was so badly done up that the contents came into view at once.
So he did not have a gift wrapper or gift paper or anything, right? Yes or no? So he must have taken some newspaper or some ordinary paper and put something in it and crumble. Yes or no? Even not tied. So when that was given to Edla, the contents were visible in the paper because it was open. Yes or no? If it's a gift, then it is wrapped properly. You have made these gifts for the seniors. Yes or no? ખોલશે તો અંદરથી આમ અચાનક કંઈ મળશે એમને? આમ તો ખબર હોય કે શું છે, કપ છે કે some frame, but still it is wrapped, right? Their picture is not visible, so they will wonder. But here it is open. It is no wonder. It is out there, right? Chalo.
She gave a little cry of joy.
Oh, she cried. Why she cried? Because her experiment with God became successful. Her experiment with God became successful. You would also cry when you will see that, what you did with the plant, change the plant. If we do that.
She found a small red trap, and in it lay 3 wrinkled 10-kroner notes. But that was not at all. In the red trap lay also a letter written in large, jagged characters.
Jagged means not well written, like we write. And handwriting is becoming even more and more important. Why? Because now the teachers have to grade papers on the computer screen. Now if you have written very small, short, even if they zoom, they will not be able to see. So there is no point in staying where we are. We have to write in good handwriting. Barabar? So she cried because he had left the 30 kroners back. And now, who are these 30 kroners for? The peddler? The crofter? He will say, return it. See? He is redeeming himself. Yes or no? He is saying he had committed a mistake. Yes? Chalo. So now let's read the letter. He has also written a letter which is meaningful. Yes or no? Chalo.
Honored and noble miss,
Miss here is Edla.
since you have been so nice to me all day long, as if I was a captain.
Was he a captain? No, but he was treated like one. Yes or no? And they say if you treat a human being of what they deserve to be, they become those people. And that is why we don't shout at you. Or that is why we don't beat you up. But still, in this modern world, people don't realize. Sometimes we don't realize that people over here, people next to us, not all people are like that, but they are really trying to help us. They have no invested things in me. They just want that I should excel, I should become better. Chalo.
I want to be nice to you in return.
So, because he was treated nicely, he wants to be nice in return. What goes comes back. Yes or no? If you have put in the hard work, what has gone? What will come? Somebody will say Prajwal sir is a heretic. So I will write hard work and prayer. Prayer again. Sambharvana. Yes or no? You don't have to sit, otherwise you will not be able to study. Look at him and say, take care of me. I want to study. Chalo.
As if I was a real captain. For I do not want you to be embarrassed at this Christmas season by a thief.
Embarrassed means shame, ashamed. Why would she be ashamed? Because she has kept a thief in her house. And if he would have done something wrong, the father would have gotten very, very angry.
But you,
And he calls himself a thief. He says, yeah, I'm a thief. And you kept me like a captain. You treated me like I'm everything. Right? And that is why I want to change.
but you can give back the money to the old man on the roadside, who has the money pouch hanging on the window frame as a bait for poor wanderers.
So he is like connecting the Rattrap story. He is not completely saying it is his fault. And it's true. He was poor. How could he have saved himself from not stealing from a crofter when he was shown the money, when he is in such a bad state? Yes or no? Today also he could have left with the 30 kroner. Yes or no? But he returned it back because he was served with kindness. He was served with compassion. He was dignified. He was showed that he has some value in the world, in the society. Poor people, who made them? God made them. Yes or no?
The rat trap is a Christmas present from a rat.
Rat over here means again peddler. He was a rat.
Who would have been caught in this world's rat trap.
What was the world's rat trap? Taking away crofters' money. Yes or no?
If he had not been raised to captain.
If he had not been raised to a captain. Again, if he would not have been treated like a captain or a dignified human being who has value.
Because in that way he got power to clear himself.
And in that way he got power to clear himself means what? He got an opportunity to change. Opportunity to change or modify himself. Or at least apply his own philosophical thought that the world is a rat trap on himself.
Written with friendship and high regard, Captain Bond style.
Okay, with friendship. She calls now Edla a friend. Friendships. Friendships. There's a guy called, I don't know whether I told here, I told you, right? Simon Sinek. Lots of books. Must read. Very good person. Amazing. He said one problem will help people in the modern world. Few good friendships. But first we should start friendship with our own self. Our own self. So we'll stop over here, and we have understood that if unconditionally, if somebody is given love, they will change. They will change. So we'll stop here.